I'd like to take a minute right now and if we could, just go over the why, if we can, of the intro and the 3 reasons. And I know you sprinkled back the program on it there, but the intro and the 3 reasons is important.
It is.
This is where we get the price up front out,
Right.
The real price, not the around 4,000.
No, the real.
The
This
real
is
price.
the retail.
Okay.
Retail price.
So,
Well, I like the introduction of the company. I just think that's huge, and you know, we're really proud of Rexair and the company that we get to be affiliated with. There's not a lot of companies that go to their customer anymore.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's so legitimizing everything with talking about the company of Rexair and who we are, and we're American made, and we're all over the world, and all that's a really big deal.
Yep.
yeah, I
And
mean,
then we have the 3 reasons.
Then right after that page, we get into the 3 reasons
Yeah.
page. And I'll tell you, can I see this, Doug, here? When we get to this, it's, you know, thanks for your time. And that's why you got that free gift there. It's kind of that reminder
Yeah.
of anyone that you send me out to is also going to get one of those little air purifiers for free as well. The second one, I believe, is the most important one. And the open house is neat, but I really want to emphasize the money that can be made, because that is the carrot that's going to perk them up and go, So we like to mention $2,000 to $3,000 a month on a part-time basis with a very flexible schedule. For part-timers, full-timers can make that or more in a week. So if you could use extra money, you could, or you know someone else that could, I'd love to tell you about how that opportunity works. You know, the rider hears that 12 different times from several different dealers. Pretty soon they ask, how does that whole, you making money at this, Doug?
you know, Charles, we're going back now to that courting process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have an agenda there, because you want to build a team.
Yep.
If you're here,
Definitely.
build a team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Of course.
people building teams making well over $100,000 a year
Inside.
on a consistent basis by being an influence, because they had team on their mind from
Yeah.
day one.
Right.
I think that's a key part to mention there. Mention the money part, mention it every time. It's one of the
Yes.
essentials here on this page. And then thanks again for helping out so-and-so, Delina and Reggie, on their Book and Ride program. Mentioning that's why we're here in the house here today. You're helping them get their machine for free. Flipping to this page here, the Rainmate is a great reminder to say, you know, we found that it's really easy to get these appointments booked. I kind of want to brainwash that customer, because most people are brainwashed in a negative way.
Yes.
My friends are going to want to do this. Well, I'm going to let them know. We found, Delina, wasn't it easy to set your appointments up? You've done 3 so far. Hasn't it been easy to set all of them?
Yeah, I told them they were getting a tabletop air freshener valued at $150, and they were that got them.
Doug, if you tell your
yeah.
friends they're going to get a free air purifier just for taking a look, no obligation to buy, wouldn't you agree it'd be pretty easy to set a few appointments
Yeah,
up?
now that I know what it is, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. The second thing we talk about on this page is the price of the machine. And that's where we get the actual retail price out. But there is a very significant discount in the home today. We don't tell them specifically where that discount is. They at least know it's this price up here, but there is a discount. And third thing, I don't want you focusing on that, because as I just mentioned a moment ago, there's a way of getting it for free. And that's when you actually bring that pamphlet out there and highlight the Book and Ride program.
That's where you're sprinkling.
Yep.
Yes.
Right. And we talk about that in one of the other sections. But the sprinkling of the program we can do in a minute. But what is that sequence for the price up front? You know, we do want that also kind of said the same way every
So,
time. Process again. We're back to process.
As we mentioned in the kitchen a moment ago, the machines are an investment. They're about $4,000. To give you the exact retail, we do retail the product for $43.99. However, there's a very significant discount in the home today, Doug and Olivia. Now, I don't tell you that $43.99 price so you chase me out of the house right away.
Right.
I just don't like to wait to the very, very end like typical salespeople. Is that fair?
That sounds
But
great.
one thing I don't want you and Olivia focusing on the whole time is the price, because I just mentioned there's a way of getting the machine for free through the same program that Delina and Reggie are doing called Book and Ride. And I'll get my Book and Ride page out there and repeat
Go
it
through
quickly.
the 12,
Yeah. Yep.
the 6, the 2, the
Yep.
6, the 45, and then
12,
the 12,
6, 2. Yep.
That's so
Space
awesome.
repetition.
Space repetition, and as much as you can with the
Yep.
the nonverbal
Yep.
cues as well.
Yeah, even things like half your money versus all your money.
Yeah.
You know, this is a lot
your
bigger
money.
chunk of money than this. You know,
yes.
you know, little things like that make a difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's the intro. and the 3 reasons as well as the price up front
Yeah.
with the sprinkle in there.
Right.
Which
I
is
like
right
that
after, of
so
course,
much.
the pre-setup display, pre-talk, and call-in.
Yeah.
So excellent. That is just super
Yeah.
fantastic.